keeping track of is the weather, and there's no wind, no sun, nothing. 80 days and I'm not feeling better, but a sweet relief is finding me. There's no love under the portrait.
Hey y'all, what y'all got going on? Today's video is a little bit different. I did have a different video that I wanted to post today, but I didn't get it done in time. So my next best option was to make a compilation video of my son's bedroom, the evolution of his bedroom. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope you enjoy your weekend. I will see y'all Wednesday. Bye.
Ain't got no loyalties, no one to please. I just got that glue.
Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Carolyn, and this is Cleaning with Carolyn A. For today, we're going to be cleaning, reorganizing, and decluttering my son's room. It is horrible. Look at it. Oh my gosh. Anyway, we're going to start off by cleaning off his bed and removing the mattress and box springs so we can get up under his bed. And let me tell you, when I moved his bed, I was shocked to see how much stuff was under there, other than the stuff that's already supposed to be under there. The whole reason for me cleaning his room was, one, it really, really needed it, and two, he couldn't find his wallet. He could not find his wallet, and he was pretty upset because of it. But anywho, so yeah, you can't really see all the stuff that's under there, but there was a lot of stuff. Toys, little things, fingernail polish. I don't know why or how it got down there. What I did was just move everything out from underneath the bed. I just threw everything over and off the side of the bed so I could just clean up under there.
You got the motion, dancing slow motion. My eyes can't help looking at you right now. So much emotion, just pick your poison. Is every move you make even allowed? Can't get enough. I try my best to look away, but I can't stop. Am I a freak to you? We almost touch. I feel your body move my way, you're close enough. So I say, can't take my eyes on you. You were all I see. Can't take my eyes on you. You know what I mean. Can't take my eyes on you. You were all I see. Can't take my eyes on you. Take my eyes on you. Yeah. Can't take my eyes on. Can't take my eyes on. Can't take my eyes on. Can't take my eyes on you. Can't take my eyes on. 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 Your head's turned. You make my heart burn. It's like I'm awake inside of a dream. You're getting closer. Night's almost over. I might just ask you to leave now with me. Can't get enough. I try my best to look away, but I can't stop. Am I a freak to you? We almost touch. I feel your body move my way, you're close enough. So I say, can't take my eyes on you. You were all I see. Can't take my eyes on you. You know what I mean. Can't take my eyes on you. You were all I see. Can't take my
my son is a very big gamer, and I don't know if you saw that table that I pulled up out of the middle of his bedroom, but it has his steering wheel and his gas pedals on that table. So him and I kind of brainstormed a couple of different ideas of how to redo his room. So what we're thinking is, where his bed is, we want to get a loft bed with a desk underneath so we can mount his TV up under his bed and mount his steering wheel on that desk, and that'll be his little gaming section, and that'll open up the floor for him to play. We want to tear his closet out and redo his whole closet area. And then the wall where his TV is at now, we want to put a pegboard system thing up for his Nerf guns so he can hang his Nerf guns up.
It ain't about fame. It ain't about fake friends. And screw your ex is such a flake. Forget your grades, you need a break. It's all about you. No matter what the others say. But now I'm done talking, the lights on me. I tell you, I guarantee this night's about to take a turn for the better. Now the rain is pouring and all I see is lightning around my feet. Now nothing can bring me down. I just wanna dance till my heart goes la la la. I just wanna dance. I just wanna dance till my heart goes la la la. I just wanna dance. I just wanna dance till my heart goes la la la. I just wanna dance. I just wanna dance till my heart goes la la la. I just wanna dance. It ain't about money. It ain't about the coolest job. It's about having fun and love the ones that makes you shine. It's all about you. No matter what the others say. But now I'm done talking, the lights on me. I tell you, I guarantee this night's about to take a turn for the better. Now the rain is pouring and all I see is lightning around my feet. Now nothing can bring me down. I just wanna dance till my heart goes la la la. I just wanna dance. I just wanna dance till my heart goes la la la. I just wanna dance. I'm done talking, the lights on me. I tell you, I guarantee this night's about to take a turn for the better. Now the rain is pouring and all I see is lightning around my feet. Now nothing can bring me down. I just wanna dance till my heart goes la la la. I just wanna dance. I just wanna dance till my heart goes la la la. I just wanna dance.
I know this stuff looks like chaos, and it is chaos, but it is organized chaos. So I sat down with my son, and we went through every single thing in his room, and he got rid of things to donate, and he threw away the trash, and the things that he kept, we found a home for. Now, we're not really big on space because we're a family of 6 who live in a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, single wide. And we try to take advantage of every nook and cranny in this home. So we do our best.
My soul on fire. Baby, you set my soul on
I found 3 of these hangers that were broke that had shirts on them. My son does not care if they're broke. He's still going to hang his shirt up. I just want to say thank y'all for watching my video today. If you enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the little notification bell so you know that the next time I upload. There's plenty more to come. I have a dirty, dirty house. Thank you guys. See you next time.
We're the last people standing, still dancing when the lights come on.
Happy Saturday, y'all. I hope y'all having a good day. I hope y'all having a great week. I hope you're having a great start off to your summer. Okay, so today we are going back into my son's room, but we're not decluttering. We're doing a whole entire bedroom makeover, and I mean extreme bedroom makeover, okay? I told my son that his room was my favorite room in the house now, and he was like, why? I was like, because we did so much work in here, and it turned out so good. This is a two-parter again. It has to be a two-parter. But as always, the ending is so worth waiting for. I hope y'all enjoy it.
Music is fading, but this is our favorite part. I used to feel like an outcast, but I think I'm alright after all.
Okay, so we're in my son's room, obviously. And I have already done his room before, like I decluttered and everything and did a deep cleaning. But this time around, we're going to redo it. Hold on, let me show you. Okay, so our plan is to put a loft bed against this wall right here, which we already have. We just have to put it together. We're going to get rid of this bed, keep his mattress. We're going to have to get rid of the box spring and put a piece of plywood down so he doesn't feel the bars through his mattress. And then up underneath the loft bed, we are going to build his desk. We are going to put a desk under there so we can fit his gaming PC up under there. And then I'm going to somehow come up with and build a removable or a movable shelf of some sort so he can put his steering wheel system on and play it on his TV. So that's the plan for his bed. So over here on this wall with his TV, we're going to take this shelf behind his behind his closet door. We're going to take this shelf apart and use the shelves on it, and we're going to put them up under the TV like we did in the girls' room, or like a entertainment system type thing. We're going to clean this shelf off, and we're going to lay it on its side long ways, and we're going to put it over here on this wall. We're going to repaint and everything, so you don't have to worry about that. But this whole entire closet, we're ripping out. We're in the process of cleaning it out so we can rip it all off. And once we do that, we're going to have a dresser, a tall dresser, and a shelf up top, a 3-shelf bookcase up top. And then we're going to do like we did in the girls' room with the 3 L brackets to hold the clothes up. And then underneath that, we're going to bring that shelf over here and lay it on its side so he can have shoe cubbies for his shoes. So that's the plan. That's what I hope will work. And then this toy box right here obviously has a bunch of Nerf guns that he wants to keep, but we'll have to get rid of that. So the solution to that is put a pegboard system on these 2 walls right here and hang up his Nerf guns up there. So hopefully with that, he will be able to keep his room more organized and more clean or more tidy, and that'll be the solution to this problem. While I was saying that, this bedroom door is in bad shape. So it just popped in my head, if that door and that door are the same exact size, we can replace that door with this door because this door looks so much better. It just needs to be repainted. But this one, I mean, look at that. That is not good. So, yeah. And the paint that's on this wall or on these walls in the whole entire house besides the bathrooms are this like matte texture. So it's very hard to clean. And so I want to repaint it with something semi-gloss, maybe something that's easier and more slick, to wash off. Just wipe it off because this is nasty, yes, but it's hard to clean it. So, yeah. Anyway, we're not perfect. We live here. That's what it is. So, let's get into it. With all of that being said, I'm going to go ahead and let you know that our plans, most of those plans did not work out. We did have to tweak a couple of things and change a couple of things around, but in the end, it worked out perfectly and it looks so good. So eventually, you'll get to see that, and I hope y'all stick around to see it.
'Cause you make me feel like I belong. You like me for me without all of the glitter, and you make me laugh just like a little kid, and all my insecurities just disappear when you're here with me. I've been a stranger to this feeling, never felt so high. Won't even care if you and I come crashing down tonight. I'll let it hit me. It feels different whenever you're around. If I'm blue again tomorrow, that's alright. 'Cause I'm so damn happy now.
So, my son and I have been brainstorming a bunch of different ideas. And this, I mean, we've been doing this for a year at least, just trying to come up with good ideas and ways to, just make his room his space. And we finally settled on a design and we knew exactly what we wanted. So I just had to convince my husband that all of this was going to work because I knew I was going to need his help. But I think sometimes my husband questions my sanity because some of the ideas that I come up with, some of the designs that I come up with, I don't really think he actually sees them. And it's one of those things where you just have to trust the process. So, but most of the time in the end, it works out good. Now, I have sometimes where I have ideas and we put them into play and they just do not work out. And I have to accept that my plans were not great, but that's part of life. You win some and you lose some. That's just the way it's going to be.
When I'm at my darkest, you're always there to pick me up. I don't think that I'll tell you enough that I love you and how you light me up. I used to feel like an outcast, but with you I know that I belong. Like it's us against the world. You like me for me without all of the glitter, and you make me laugh just like a little kid, and all my insecurities just disappear when you're here with me. I've been a stranger to this feeling, never felt so high. Won't even care if you and I come crashing down tonight. I'll let it hit me. It feels different whenever you're around. If I'm blue again tomorrow, that's alright. 'Cause I'm so damn happy now.
Now, we should have done the smart thing, but my excuse is that school was still in session and we really couldn't clean out most of his stuff, like that big black shelf right there. And also, his bed was still in there. So, school was still in and he still needed his room to be functional. So, we just tried to work around all of the stuff that was in there, except for the stuff that we took out of the closet. So, yeah, in the end, it worked out good. But if I was to do this again, I would most definitely clean out the room first because it was kind of difficult to work around everything that was in there. Also, this was our first time ever like demolishing anything in any house that we've ever had. So, there was a lot of mistakes, but there was also a lot of lessons learned. and we'll know exactly what we need to do the next time if we want to do something like this again. So, yeah, we did really good.
Still rough around the edges. I guess that some things never change. Yeah, I know that it's been ages, but it kinda feels the same. No matter how hard I try, you cannot push me out, so just listen. I've been thinking of you since you broke it and moved to LA. And no matter how hard I try, I cannot get you out of my system. I know we both have some things left to say. Can you stay a little longer?
If you look to the left of your screen, the bottom left corner, you can see the wall in the hallway, how it's messed up. Our roof leaked at one point in time. We recently got our roof replaced, so we fixed that problem. But at some point, our roof in the hallway leaked and it got the sheetrock wet and it just crumbled to pieces. So any little bump or anything, the wall would fall off. So, and over time, it eventually got bigger. But while I was painting my son's room, my husband was in the hallway replacing that wall. So we had two really big projects going on at the same time. And while both of these projects were going on, school was still in, and it was like towards the end of like last week of school. So we had award ceremonies, four different award ceremonies. We had field days. We had tug of war days. I mean, it was just pure chaos. And could you imagine how stressful I was? I thought I was going to lose my mind, but I didn't. And we got everything done. School is out. I am so happy. I don't know about y'all, but I enjoy when my kids are at home. And I just, they're fun to be around. I love my kids, and it's just we can go do stuff and we don't have to worry about being here at a certain time or being picked up at a certain time or whatever. We can make our own schedule and we can go do what we want to do when we want to do it. And I just enjoy having my kids at home. Minus them raiding the kitchen all hours of the day and night.
Can I make you change your mind? Yeah, I know that it's over, but can we stay here for a while until everything's alright again? That's cool with you, cool with you, cool with you. 'Cause that's cool with me, cool with me, cool with me. Is that cool with you, cool with you, cool with you? 'Cause that's cool with me, cool with me, cool with me. Maybe I am selfish, 'cause I want you to myself. Yeah, I know your friends are waiting, but we both know you wanna stay, just like nothing has changed. No matter how hard you try, you cannot push me out, so just listen. I've been thinking of you since you broke it and moved to LA. And no matter how hard I try, I cannot get you out of my system. I know we both have some things left to say. Can you stay a little longer? Can I make you change your mind? Yeah, I know that it's over, but can we stay here for a while until everything's alright again? That's cool with you, cool with you, cool with you. 'Cause that's cool with me, cool with me, cool with me. Is that cool with you, cool with you, cool with you? 'Cause that's cool with me, cool with me, cool.
So I kind of went into this project not knowing what to do. I mean, I did some research and I watched some videos on YouTube and TikTok to try to get an idea of how to start to paint a room because I have never painted a room before. Um, I mean, I've painted our kitchen cabinets, but those were like small projects. So painting these walls in this room was really my first time ever. So all the videos that I watched, they all started out by cutting out the room or outlining the room. I'm not sure what the proper term is for it. So I was like, okay, I can do that. So I think I put 2 or 3 coats around the edges of everything. And then after those were dried, my son went in behind me and I let him roll the walls because he really wanted to help. And sure, why not? Roll the walls.
Just stay a little longer. Can I make you change your mind? Just stay a little longer before it's time to say goodbye. Just stay a little longer. Can I make you change your mind? Just stay a little longer before it's time to say goodbye. I guess that some things never change. You have the time of your life every single night. The confetti's raining down. You put your hands to the sky, center of the crowd. You're the talk of the town. And I tell myself I don't want that. What glitters isn't gold. I tell myself I don't need it, 'cause I'm fine on my own. But I hate being on the outside looking through a window. I say I don't want it, but I'm so full of it. I wanna be the life of the party. I wanna dance with somebody. Be ooh, 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 ooh. I wanna be the life of the party. I wanna hold on to somebody. Be ooh, 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 ooh. Living your life through a lens, perfect pretending. You think no one can tell, but everything's just fake. Now you're becoming the person you once hated. You also used to say that. I tell myself I don't want that. What glitters isn't gold. I tell myself I don't need it, 'cause I'm fine on my own. But I hate being on the outside looking through.
Now, I do paint around this one outlet cover, but I eventually take those off because I spray paint them with black spray paint and they turned out really good. Way better than I expected.
Window. I say I don't want it, but I'm so full of it. I wanna be the life of the party. I wanna dance with somebody. Be ooh, 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 ooh. I wanna be the life of the party. I wanna hold on to somebody. Be ooh, 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 ooh. Life of the party, 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 life of the party. Yeah, I wanna be the life of the party. I wanna dance with somebody. Be ooh, 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 ooh. I wanna be the life of the party. I wanna hold on to somebody. Be ooh, 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 ooh. Be cool. I wanna be the life of the party. I wanna dance with somebody. Be ooh, 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 ooh. Be cool. I wanna be the life of the party. I wanna hold on to somebody. Be ooh, 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 ooh.
Me and my son, we had so much fun doing this. We spent time together, just us two, and I'm gonna tell you what, I learned a lot of stuff. He knows a lot of stuff. He is a smart kid. He'll be in 6th grade next year, and all through elementary school, he made A's and B's. And I am so proud of him. He is so smart, and he remembers stuff like things you wouldn't think he would remember. He does. He has a really good memory, and it it's so crazy. I mean, it just blows my mind. He's like, sometimes he'll come up to me and he'll be like, "Hey, mom, you remember when this and this and this happened?" Okay, for example, one time we went to my grandma's and she has an old swimming pool of theirs when they were little. And my son was like 2 years old when we had that swimming pool. He is now 11. And he saw that swimming pool up under her building, and he was like, "Oh my gosh, I remember that swimming pool. I remember all the tadpoles that were in it." And I was like, "You remember that?" And he goes, "Yeah." And I was like, I don't even remember past 10. I can't remember past 10 years old. And he remembers having that swimming pool in the front yard, and it got tadpoles in there, and they eventually turned into frogs. And I just, I don't know. I hope his mind stays that sharp forever. But yeah, he is an awesome kid. They're all awesome in their own individual ways. But him and I doing this together, we had tons of fun. Tons of fun.
It's good to see you, that's bullshit. You don't like me and we both know that. Can we just pretend we're grown-ups for a minute? You said you're sorry, but talk is cheap. You got away with it too easily. Can we just pretend we're grown-ups for a minute? You've been a mean girl since 95. That's your way of getting by. Well, you should get a taste of your own medicine. And I'll eat your heart out. Your ex-man is with me now. You've been talking shit behind my back just to feel good about yourself. But he's with me now. We're kissing on your old couch. I know you're trying to feel better 'cause
So if you live in a trailer or have ever lived in a trailer and wanted to hang something on the wall, you know how sometimes these studs can be. So I knew I wanted to hang my son's TV up on the wall, but the studs were too far apart for the TV mount itself. So my husband was like, "We're not going to be able to mount the TV straight to the wall because it's not wide enough to meet the studs." So what our solution was to put this piece of plywood board up there, drill it into the studs, and then drill the TV mount itself onto the plywood. It has worked out. That TV has been hanging there for at least 5 years, I want to say. So it's worked out good. It's just not the ideal look, I guess you could say. But, it is what it is, and you just have to make do with what you have sometimes.
you're being bitter on your own. Eat your heart out. Heard you moved on, well, sure thing. I bet you're still thinking about him. Alone in your bed, it's getting late. You think, why'd you let him go? You think, why'd you let him? Hannah, eat your heart out. Your ex-man is with me now. You've been talking shit behind my back just to feel good about yourself. But he's with me now. We're kissing on your old couch. I know you're trying to feel better 'cause you're being bitter on your own. Eat your heart out. Hannah, you had your chance and you blew it. So don't come round.
Some odd days ago, I posted in the community tab about what was your favorite summer activities to do with your kids. Um, and I got a couple of good responses. For us, usually every summer we usually go to the river. The river isn't too far from us, and we go down there. And in the middle of the river, there is a huge rock that you have to swim to, and the rock is kind of U-shaped, horseshoe shaped. I guess that's how you could explain it or describe it. But anyway, in the middle of that rock, there's like a swimming area. It's kind of like its own little swimming pool, and there's no rushing waters or sharp rocks or anything. And it's got sand in the bottom of it, so it's kind of like a beachy area. Um, I'll have to take you guys out there one day with us. But we like to swim to that rock and take some lunch out there, take the dogs out there, and go swimming and eat lunch on that middle of that rock. And that's the highlight of our summer. The kids love going out there. I love going out there. I love nature. I love being outside. It is good for you. It's good to ground yourself, and it's good for your mental health. Just stay safe. Obviously, that's number one priority, to keep ourselves safe and the children safe. So, yeah. If you have any other ideas or any other suggestions, please put them down in the comments. I'm always open to anything. I'm open to trying new things, especially getting the kids out of the house and trying new things with them, keeping them busy, keeping them learning. I mean, help a mama out.
You're acting stupid. Don't come round here acting foolish. Don't come round here acting all innocent. I know about the games you play. Well, you should get a taste of your own medicine. And I'll eat your heart out. Your X-Men is with me now. You've been talking shit behind my back just to feel good about yourself. But he's with me now. We can't stand on your old couch. I know you're trying to.
Okay, so see, what happened was me being me and not knowing how to leave well enough alone, got a little bit sidetracked. I hold my head in shame. I do. But I knew I could not leave it the way it was. That white paint was chipping off of the paneling, and I knew that if I painted it the silver color, that would too eventually peel off. So what I'm going to do now is, now that I got that wall scraped off and all that white paint scraped off, I'm going to take in a my words aren't coming to my mind. What is it called? Sanding block. I'm going to take a sanding block and kind of sand it down a little bit, and then wash it off and then paint it. That way the paint has a rough surface to stick to, and it won't be more out to chip over time. So yeah. Also, what we should have done in the first place, we are going to take down his existing bed that he has been sleeping on. We have been at this room for a week now, I want to say. Yes, I've been wearing the same clothes for a week. Don't come at me, okay? These are my painting clothes, so I don't want to dirty up a bunch of clothes. Anywho, so yeah, with school still being in, he still needed a functional room. He still needed his bed to sleep on to get a good night's sleep so he can go to school. But now that school is out, we are now able to take out his bed. So that'll give us more room to work in here, and that'll give us more room to be able to work faster and more efficiently to get these walls painted. So yeah, we're almost there. Other than that, it's going pretty good. So yeah. Me sweeping this floor with this broom right here triggered a memory of when we were little. My mom used to sweep the whole house with a broom, and we had carpet. And yeah, no wonder she stayed in shape because that stuff works your arms out for real. My mom also had 5 kids too, so she had to stay in shape to keep up with all of us. And 4 of those 5 kids were boys. And those boys, my brothers, they were rowdy. They still are. But they were rowdy and they were crazy when we were younger.
Blue camel. Don't have any money, but we're going out. Yeah, we saved up every penny. I'm smiling at him in the blue shirt and the Converse, but I'm thinking about you. Are you thinking about me too? Vodka and soda, way too drunk to call you up. I'm chain smoking, broken, I don't give up. So I'm crying, dancing, swearing I'll forget you, kissing strangers to feel something different. But I'm still your dancing queen, so damn sweet. And I type my name in this bar on a wall in a bathroom stall. Yeah, I was here. Me and my friends are biding our time, sustaining the high right before the dawn. Don't have any money, but this is the life, and we never want to grow up. I'm kissing him in the blue shirt and the Converse, but I'm thinking about you. Maybe you're thinking about me too. Vodka and soda, way too drunk to call you up. I'm chain smoking, broken, I don't give up. So I'm crying, dancing, swearing I'll forget you, kissing strangers to feel something different. But I'm still your dancing queen, so damn sweet. I type my name in the bar on a wall in a bathroom stall. Yeah, I've typed my name all over this town where you broke my heart. Yeah, I was here. I thought it would kill me. I thought it would kill me to fall again. But I hit the ground running. So
Right here, my son is picking up this blanket really slowly and shaking it out because he saw a lizard. This would be the second lizard that somehow got into the house. The first lizard was blue with black stripes or black with blue stripes, and this lizard was brown. And we eventually found it up under his PC. And yeah, my husband just went over there and picked that thing up. Blech. Mm-mm. All slimy and junk. No thanks.
didn't feel a single thing. My mind was occupied. Man, I was on a high. I could run forever to get a minute, just a minute of your time. If this is what it's like, I could get used to late nights dancing my place. I could get used to long drives, cab rides, your place. I could get used to be fighting just for the hell of it, and you putting up with it, 'cause you love me to bits. Late nights dancing our place.
All right, so we've got his bedroom kind of cleared out, kind of not. We did get his bed down, And now we have more room to move around the stuff that we left in here. Let me show you. With me standing at the door, this is what his room looks like now. So his bed is out of here, and now that that's out of here, we have a little bit more room. So what our plan is now is I've done trimmed out this wall and this wall over here. So that will be all of the silver. This wall right here, I'm going to be trimming out in black. While I'm trimming out this wall in black, my son will be rolling the other two walls with the silver. So we already have the paint ready. He's ready. And I'm ready. I'm set up over there. So hopefully this will go a little quicker. I want to get all of the painting done today. I did have to go over the outline on all the walls twice, and we will probably have to roll the walls twice. I know I have to roll these walls over here another time because that one roll wasn't good enough. So there's still some white. After the walls, we're going to be doing, I'm going to be painting the bathroom door black. We're going to be changing out his bedroom door with the closet door, and we're going to paint that door black as well. I did take off the outlet covers on the light switch and the outlets, and I'm going to be spray painting those black. The paint that we're using is Glidden, and I found it at Walmart. It was already mixed paint that was sitting on the shelf for $20 a can. So I grabbed the black and semi-gloss. I only grabbed one can of those or one can of that. And then I grabbed 2 cans of the Quicksilver semi-gloss, which really isn't a silvery color. It's more of a like a grayish bluish color, but it turned out really good. I really like the color, and so does my son.
I thought it would scare me. I thought it would scare me to let you in. But I was paper thin, you saw right through me and I gave in. My mind was occupied, man, I was on a high. I could run forever to get a minute, just a minute of your time. If this is what it's like, I could get used to late nights, dancing my place. I could get used to long drives, cab rides, your place. I could get used to me fighting just for the hell of it, and you putting up with it, 'cause you let me to bits. Late nights, dancing.
The other day, I received a comment saying that my music was too loud and my talking was too soft, and I could not agree more. I am still new at this, so I'm sure in due time I will find a good balance. But I have bought a wireless microphone that I have been using, and hopefully that will do the trick for now until I can upgrade to better equipment. So if this has bothered you, I apologize. But on the other hand, I am trying to fix it. I am trying to find a good balance because I understand how frustrating it is when you have to turn the volume all the way up just to hear what someone's saying, and then you have to turn it way down because the music is blasting. So I completely understand, and I am trying to fix the problem. Also, feedback. I love your feedback. These are things that are going to help my videos get better. So I am open to all feedback. You just don't have to be so mean about it sometimes. Not that anyone has yet, but I'm sure it's coming. But I am open to constructive criticism. I about said constricted. I don't want no constriction here, okay? I want to grow. So, um, yeah, if you have any suggestions that you think might help my videos in the future, please put them down in the comments. Also, while you're down there giving constructive criticism, that's a tongue twister for me, put down a purple heart. That lets me know that you're here with me. And also, if you would like to, and if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, hit that little notification bell because that lets you know when the next time I upload, and hit the thumbs up button. That helps out my videos. I appreciate y'all so much. Okay, so back with an update. Okay, where do I start? We got 2 of the walls painted. You can see behind me. Then his bedroom door, and then that wall. And then I got that wall back behind me cut out, edged out, tapered off. I don't know what you want to call it. Call it what you will. But now I went over the outline of that wall twice, and then I went over, my son rolled these gray walls right here, and then once that was dry I went back over it again. So 2 coats. And this wall right here, this is where the wood paneling was, and it covered really well. So yeah, the next thing that we're doing is my son is going to roll this black wall. This one right here, he's going to roll it. And while he's rolling that, I am going to be painting his bathroom door. I'm going to be painting it black. So, and then I also painted that piece of wood right there black too. And yeah, and I'll be back when we're done with that.
To the moon and back, we had a love like that. Why do I feel like that's slowly fading? We used to be friends, that was way back when. You and I, we were a slow burn, baby. Oh, we were young, so damn naive. Looked at the world through rose-colored glasses. You had your goals, then you met me. Did you let those dreams pass you by? I would never blame you if you left. No, I won't be the one to hold you back. 'Cause we can stop the time, it's just a fact. We're not getting younger.
Alright, so I got the bathroom door outlined. All we have to do is roll it, and I still have to put another layer on, especially around the door handle. And then this is what the wall looks like. My son did a good job. We will most definitely have to put another layer because it's real splotchy, but it's a good start. It is currently 9:30 at night. It is dark outside. So he is going to sleep in his sister's bed tonight. She's staying with a friend. And that'll give plenty of time for this layer to dry. That way we can come in the morning and put hopefully the final layer on, and then we can start to build his bed. I am tired. I know he is tired. I know his arms are sore from rolling this big wall and these 2 walls behind me. But it's coming along very nicely, and I think it's going to look really, really good once we're done. So I'll see you in the morning. Bye. All right, we're on the next day, and it's almost done. So we rolled the first layer last night on the black wall and also the bathroom door. And today we are rolling, what is this, second coat?
Third coat for this one.
Okay, so we rolled 3 coats on the black wall. Let me show you. So my son is rolling the 3rd coat on this wall, just to make sure we got really good coverage. It's coming along quite nicely. And then the bathroom door, he's got to roll another coat down there. I've already rolled the top part because he's a shorty and can't reach.
From you.
So we're almost done. All we got to do is go out to the building, sand and spray paint the outlet covers, and then we can put those back on, and then we're going to call it a day. Okay, so now we're in my building. Hey. And all I'm doing is taking the outlet covers. I've done sanded them down and done cleaned them. I tried to paint this one with regular paint and a paintbrush, and it didn't work out good, so I just cleaned it off with rubbing alcohol. Now I'm taking painter's tape, rolling it up like that, and just sticking it to the back of the outlet cover. Like that. And then I took a box, flattened it out, and then I'm just going to stick the outlet cover onto the box. Like that. Like so. And then I put the screws in there like this because when I spray paint them, I want the front of the screw to be black as well. I'm going to spray paint it all black. And this is the spray paint that I'm going to be using. This is the Rust-Oleum Matte Black or Ultra Matte. So that's what I'm going to spray paint these with, and then we're going to put them on his wall. Super duper excited. I did spray paint these outlet covers twice with this spray paint. I let it dry for about 30 to 45 minutes, maybe an hour. I'm not quite sure. And then I went back out there and spray painted them again.
You're right next to me. I can hear you sleep, but I know you're not dreaming of me.
I have to walk by this trash can when I go to my son's room, and I promised one of my viewers that I would videotape me taking out the trash. So that's what I'm doing here. I know it's kind of out of place, but I promised, and I keep my promises on most things. Anyway. Anyway, I told you I didn't forget about you, and I hope this makes you happy.
Looked at the world through rose-colored glasses. You had your goals, then you met me. Did you let those dreams pass you by? I would never blame you if you left. No, I won't be the one to hold you back. 'Cause we can stop the time, it's just a fact. We're not
So I think it's safe to say that the painting in this room is done as far as the walls. I'm so happy. I'm so tired. This past week, it's been a week. We've been working on this room for a whole week. This past week has been chaotic. I have been trying to paint his room while attending award ceremony. 4 of them. 4 different award ceremonies. And yeah, I'm so glad that's over with. But also, while I was working on painting his room, my husband was in the hallway replacing the wall in the hallway. So there are 2 different projects going on. Although I did not get a video of the wall being done, it does look really good. My husband did a really good job. So yeah, let's get back on topic. So the walls are done, they're dried. The outlet covers are done, they're dried. The only thing left to do is put the outlet covers back on and put the light switch back on, light switch cover back on, and show y'all what the room looks like painted. And that's going to be the end of this video. It's been a long week, but next week we plan on working on furnishing his room, putting his loft bed together, putting the shelves up under his TV, putting his closet system up on this wall behind me, this gray wall. So yeah, I'm glad you guys were here today with me. I'm glad that you watched this video. Yeah. Also, if black intimidates you, don't let it. If you are scared of black, I want you to go to the store, buy you a can of black paint, and paint something black. It's just a color. And if you don't like it, just paint over it. That's all I can say. But yeah, I think it turned out pretty good. There was a lot of lessons learned. This was my very first bedroom that I've ever painted. I've never painted walls. So I think we did pretty good for our first time. Yeah. So anyway, thank y'all for being here and thank you for your support. I hope to see you next week. Bye.
It's just a fact. Not getting younger. We're not getting younger. We're not getting You walked in and I thought, here we go. One look and I am all but sober. I forget that I've been here before. And suddenly you're all I see. The situation, it gets me frustrated. It's all in my head. I fall in love way too easily. I always need to remind myself nothing of what I feel is real. But I'm such a drama queen. I know it's just a crush, crush, crush. I know it's just a crush, crush, crush. You said hi and I thought, here we go. Can you tell that got a psycho trapped within, can't contain her, crawling underneath my skin. She's got humor, she's just one of a kind, out of mind. She's a rebel, always on the move. She's an outlaw.
Hey y'all. Okay, so last week we worked on painting this whole entire room and it turned out really good. So this week we're going to be furnishing his room. Let me show you what we're going to do. So, okay, so last week we tore out his closet. We do have indentions in the carpet, which is totally fine. This is body wash that leaked out onto his carpet. It's perfectly okay. I'm not worried about it because eventually we're going to pull up this carpet and we're going to lay down hardwood flooring. So all this stuff, I'm not really worried about it. So today we are going to put up his loft bed over here against this wall. And then these two walls right here, we're going to put a pegboard system up for his Nerf guns. And then this shelf right here, we're going to take off or take apart. And we're going to use the shelves off of that. We're going to put them up under here. That shelf right there, we're going to clean it off, turn it on its side, and place it right here. And then we're going to have his dresser. On top of the dresser, we're going to have a bookshelf. And then we're going to have his clothes right here. So, that's the plan. Let's get into it. Hey, y'all. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. So, like I said, last week we painted the room and everything, and this week we're going to furnish the room. And if you haven't seen that first part, no worry, I will put the link down in the description. All you have to do is just click the link and it'll take you to the first video. Putting up this loft bed wasn't that hard. The only problem that we had was the ladder was on the wrong side of the bed. So we had to take it all apart and flip the sides. So that was the only problem that we had with this loft bed. But we did get this loft bed off of Facebook Marketplace. And when I originally found this bed, it was $80, I think it was. And then a couple of days later, I went back and found it again. And it was marked down to $65. So I was like, it's mine. We're getting it. It's ours.
Is she human? She just one of a kind, out of her mind. Yeah. One too many times I wake up bruised. Oh, how she wears me down. She with everyone, no matter what I try to lose. Not shy to take a risk, but I love that. She's a part of me. I don't want to let go. She's a part of me. I don't want to let go, no. She's a part of me. I don't want to let go. She's a part of me. I don't want to let go, no. When I wake up in a funky mood, first instinct is to binge drink till I can't.
So this is where we realized we're going to have to take the bed apart and switch the ladder. For some reason, my husband thought I was putting the ladder up against the wall where his closet was. But I told him no, that I'm not putting it up against that wall, that it was going up against the wall with his window. So we took everything apart and switched the ends of the bed. That way his ladder was on the left side of the bed, so he would be able to climb up.
Life is pretty when you're out of your mind and f***ed up inside. Oh, one too many times I wake up bruised. Not shy to take a risk, but I know that she's a part of me. I don't wanna let go. She's a part of me. I don't wanna let go, no. She's a part of me. I don't wanna let go. She's a part of me. I don't wanna let go, no. She's a part of me. I don't wanna let go.
since we have this bed put up now and my son has been sleeping in it and everything, the only problem that we have found is it is wobbly. The bed is wobbly. But I think that can be fixed with some braces or some brackets to attach it to the wall. And I think that would solve the problem. Now that we got the bed frame put together and the ladder is on the right side of the bed, my son and I are going in and putting in the braces for the bed, the mattress. I know I had said something about buying a piece of plywood to put on top of these bars because we wasn't going to be able to use his box springs. But once we put the mattress up there, my son got up there and he kind of moved around and laid still, and he said that he couldn't really feel those bars. So we were like, okay. So we ended up not buying a piece of plywood to put up under there. And so far, he hasn't complained about the bars hurting him. So I don't know. In due time, we'll see if he does start complaining about the bars. Then we'll try to come up with a solution to the problem. But for now, it seems to be doing just fine. We did put the box springs and mattress up there just to see what it would look like and see if we could use the box springs. But there was absolutely no way my son would have been able to sleep up there. I mean, there was a small gap between the mattress and the ceiling. So we eventually took, or not eventually, we did take the box springs back off and just put his mattress up there. And then that's when my son got up there and tested it out. And we just left it at that.
I'm getting chills when they tell me you're not yourself. Trying to move, but it's hard, I'm out of breath.
Our original plan for hanging these brackets up was to put 3 of them along this wall. But after going in there and finding the studs, there were 3 studs to drill into. But again, one of those studs was up against the wall up to the right. And there would have been no way that the clothes hanger rod would have been functional. So we just found the 2 middle studs and just drilled in 2 of those brackets and hung his clothes on 2 of those. So with us having to change that meant we had to change the placement of the dresser and the shelving that was going to go on top of the dresser, and also the shelf that was going up underneath his clothes to put his shoes, which is totally fine because sometimes that's how life is and you just gonna have to roll with the punches. Sometimes one thing doesn't work out because it's supposed to work out for something better. So I didn't sweat it, I just went with it. After getting all of his clothes hung up there, I had went through all of his clothes and turned them around the unquote right way. I like to hang their clothes up to, like, if you were looking through it, you could see the front of the shirt, if that makes any sense. In my head, it makes sense. But I'm also switching out clothes hangers. His clothes hangers are black, and he had different color clothes hangers, which I know really doesn't matter, but to me it does. So I went in, he had extra black hangers because when we cleaned out his closet, he went through his hang up clothes and got rid of a bunch, which opened up some extra hangers, so I was able to switch out the different colored ones for the black ones. And it looks so much better.
Nothing belongs to you in life. Oh, the picture of you.
So we got this dresser from a friend of ours, and they had kept this dresser in storage. So it was already painted this color, and it matched perfectly in the room, so I didn't have to do anything. Although there are some dings inside or on the dresser that I would have to repaint, which I'm really not worried about that right now. I can do that later. That can be a later project. But since it was in storage, I'm just going to give it a good vacuum and a good wipe down. And then I'm going to organize his clothes.
Like a knife. Whatever they call us, whatever they'll do, they're running in circles, circle of fools. Whatever we will miss, got nothing to prove. But in the dark, I'm starting to. Whatever they call us, whatever they'll do, we're running together. I'll be here for you. Whatever we will miss, we find something new. But in the dark, I'm starting to. I'm missing what's you. I see your face, your mouth looks like mine. Pretend to dream, surrounded by ghosts in white. And nothing belongs to you in life. Oh, the picture of you cuts like a knife. Whatever they call us, whatever they'll do, they're running in circles, circle of fools. Whatever we will miss, got nothing to prove. But in the dark, I'm starting to. Whatever they call us, whatever they'll do, we're running together. I'll be here for you. Whatever we will miss, we find something new. But in the dark, I'm starting to. I'm missing what's you. I'm missing what's you. Yeah. Voices in my head are killing me. Oh, they're killing my heart. Arms are open wide, but hard to reach. Oh, you look like a drink to me. Don't let me I've never been so loud before. Just trying to make you understand my eyes and hands. But you don't even hear my call. And you make me wonder who I am. Do you know what I see? I see myself cry and say you won't be mad. Do you know what I feel? I'm sick of all your.
I actually like his dresser being up against that wall better than I liked it up against or up under his clothes that are hanging up. So I asked him how he wanted his drawers, and so he wanted his pants, his blue jeans, and his lounge pants in the top drawer. And then the next drawer, he wanted his shorts and his swimming trunks. And then the third drawer, he wanted his pajamas and his tank tops. Wife beaters is what we call them. And then the bottom drawer, he wanted his underwear and his socks. So that's how I organized it.
Just say you want me. Say you want me. Say you want me bad. Say you want me bad.
So this is the next day, and our goal for that day was to take this shelf apart, repaint it, and get it ready to get the shelves hung up underneath his TV. So I don't know how many are out there that are overthinkers, but I am most definitely one of those people because I overthunk taking this shelf apart. Overthunk it, okay? Way overthunk it. And I thought it was going to be extremely hard and extremely difficult. And it was the easiest thing that I have ever done in my life. And I don't know. I don't know why I do that to myself. Sometimes I make things harder on myself than it should be. Who else is like this? It's okay. It's okay to admit it.
Just say you want me. Say you want me bad. Do you know what I see? I see myself across. Do you know what I feel? I'm sick of all your lies. We can't compete with speed and sound. 'Cause hard is still hard to predict. You should admit. Slowly things will come around. I'm still waiting for you to say it, say it. Do you know what I see? I see myself cry and say you won't be. Say you won't be mad. Say you know what I feel? Say I'm sick of all your lies. Just say you want me. Oh, say you want me back. Just say you want me. Say you want me back. Do you know what I see? I see myself across. Do you know what I feel? Do you know what I feel? I'm sick of all your
So we're using this shelf for two different things. And here we are trying to get my son fitted for a desk for his steering wheel and his gas pedal system. My idea is to take two of those shelves off of there and put it up under the TV. And then the rest of it we can use to build that movable shelf that I was talking about. That way we can use this whole entire shelf and I wouldn't have to waste anything. We have yet to build that because I really have to look at it and kind of brainstorm on how I'm really going to do this because we're going to have to cut some pieces. Like those two long boards that are on the side, I'm going to have to cut those in half because it's not this desk shelf thingy that we're going to make is not going to be that tall.
The talking, the rumors didn't mean anything because you swore you had me, I had you, like a stream in the spring, we were brand new. I put myself out there to trust you, despite all of the things I've been through. I see now the sweet taste suddenly been exchanged for a clean slate. You really got me stuck, then you walked away. While I was in the shop, you would drift astray. For all the things you told me that weren't true, I've got one or two things to tell you. You never had your mind in the place I was. You never stood behind when I fell because you let me be the one, then you leave me blue. I've got one or two things to tell you.
had already painted this shelf one time black. I actually spray painted it, which is what I'm doing here. But I wanted to go back over it and kind of smooth it out a little bit. And I also wanted to paint the other side that was not painted because it was going to be seen in his room once we hung up the shelves.
Break into my own mind, what was mine, now I'm stopping you. I put myself up there to trust you, despite all of the things I've been through. I see now the sweet taste, suddenly been exchanged for a clean slate. You really got me stuck, then you walked away. While I was in the shock, you would drift astray. For all the things you told me that weren't true, I've got one or two things to tell you. You never had your mind in the place I was. You never stood behind when I fell because you let me be the one, then you leave me blue. I've got one or two things to tell you. I had no doubt. I see it now, I am better off. Got one or two things to tell you. You really got me stuck, then you walked away. While I was in the shock, you would drift astray. For all the things you told me that weren't true, I've got one or two things to tell you. You never had your mind in the place I was. You never stood behind when I fell because you let me be the one, then you leave me blue. I've got one or two things to tell you.
After the shelves dried for a little bit, it was time to spray paint the pegboards. So we had originally bought one paneling from Lowe's that was about 25 bucks, I think it was. And then my husband called me one day. He was at work and he was like, "Hey, I've got two pegboards that are 4 feet by 2 feet. Will that work?" So I went in his room and I measured the walls that we were going to hang this pegboard on. And I was like, "Dude, that is perfect." So he brought these two pegboards home and he was like, "Well, the only thing wrong with them is they got wet." So they had a little bit of water damage, but not enough to do anything to the boards. I mean, you could see where it was wet, but it wasn't warped or anything. So I was like, that doesn't even matter because the back of it's going to be up against the wall. You're not going to be able to see the back. I said, and then I'm going to spray paint the white side. He was like, "Oh, okay. Well then, heck, we'll use these." So we used these and we took the long board that we had bought, we took it back and we bought the pegboard hooks that go into the pegboard. Next, I spray painted these 1x3s. We bought two of these. We cut them in half to make four of them so we could drill them into the wall and then drill the paneling onto these boards because you don't want the pegboard paneling straight up against the wall because then you're not going to be able to put your pegboard hooks into them.
Taking off in 5, taking pictures of the streets here to keep them in mind. Getting ready now. There's a reason why we got to believe in this town. Dodging every flying bullet. They are filling up the air. Couldn't catch us there now, could you?
If you buy these 1x3s, you're going to have to be extremely careful with drilling into them because maybe my husband was putting too much power behind it, but when he would drill into it, the wood would split a little bit, so he had to be extremely careful.
Dodging every flying bullet. We were bad to all of you. If you only really knew. A girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do and
I have had this vision in my head for a very, very long time. I knew exactly what I wanted to do when he started receiving Nerf guns as gifts and stuff. And to finally see it in real life makes me so happy.
Sisters tied. There is no way you can beat 'em. My partners in crime, dodging every flying bullet. They are filling up the air. Couldn't catch us there now, could you? Dodging every flying bullet. Can't prepare yourself for us. There is nothing to discuss.
My daughter was looking for the drill for her dad, and she didn't know I was recording, but her face says it all when she finally figures out that I was recording. But we did find the drill, and he is now hanging up the shelves that are going to go up under his TV. We were laughing at ourselves because he had put one L bracket with the long side down and then the other L bracket with the short side down. So he had to take off the left L bracket and switch it so it would be even. Before he secured the shelves to the L brackets, I went in and hooked up his PS4 so we could drape the wires down back behind the shelves, and we knew exactly how far they needed to be out from the wall so the wires could hang down comfortably and not be squished. I'm on here to do a little update. I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I'm struggling, mentally struggling. The mess is starting to get to me, but besides that, we got great progress. Let me show you what we got done. All right, it's still a mess. We're still working on things, but this is me standing at his bedroom door. We have his bed up. We've got the walls painted. We got his dresser over there. His clothes hung up there. We got his pegboard system up. We got his shelves up on his wall. It's slowly getting there, slowly. All right, so our original plan was to have that dresser over here and then have a bookshelf up on top of it, but that didn't work out, obviously, because there are 2 studs here that we could drill into. There was a third one over there in the corner, but we couldn't slide the clothes up against the wall because it wouldn't have been functional. The rod, it wouldn't have worked. So anyway, so that's what we did. So what I did was turn his dresser from this wall to that wall, and I measured this shelf because originally we were going to flip it on its side and put it over there up underneath the clothes. Well, obviously it's not going to work. So I measured it, and if we lay it on its side and sit it on top of the dresser, it's going to fit perfectly. And that'll be his shoe cubby. That'll be his shoe storage. At some point, I think, what is today? Today is Tuesday. Tomorrow, we are going to go get a desk, a temporary desk for him. We're going to slide in here so he can set up his gaming PC. And that table right there with his steering wheel, we're going to take all that off of there. We're getting rid of that table. We are going to build a table out of that big black shelf that these shelves come from. We're going to build some kind of table of some sort to hold his steering wheel and gas pedals, something that's movable where he can use it and then put it away so it's not in the walkway. So here's his pegboard system. We've got the pegs to go into it. This is where his Nerf guns are going to go. That will get rid of his toy box. So yeah, it's a mess. It's getting there. It's getting there. I have to keep telling myself it's getting there. This has been a long, tedious process. Oh, we still have to change out his door and paint the other door. But what we've gotten done so far has been awesome. So this is his bedroom. Let's go into my living room and let's look at my living room. So this is the state of my living room. We still have to find a home for all of this stuff. All this stuff come out of his bedroom. While I'm at it, I'm going to show you the hallway that my husband redid. So we had to replace this paneling down here, replace this baseboard right here, this paneling, and this paneling. At some point our roof leaked. You can see it right there. Our roof leaked and it got down into the wall, made the sheetrock brittle, and over time we had a hole from the floor to up here. All of that was gone. So we took out everything and replaced everything with brand new stuff. So he did really good. And don't mind the carpet. Eventually this carpet's going. Slowly but surely. Spoiler, I was not able to get rid of his toy box. So he did have a lot of Nerf guns that I was able to hang up on that pegboard, but he also had a lot of other toys that I had no home for. So I did have to keep his toy box, which is okay because it fits nicely up under the pegboard. If you have made it this far, and if you would like to and haven't already, hit the subscribe button, the notification bell, and hit the thumbs up button as well. That helps out my videos. Also, if you would like to, so that way I know you're still with me, drop a purple heart down in the comments. Also, if you share it, you got to share it with your mama and them, okay? Because your mama and them might want to see this, all right? Okay, it turned out pretty good. The only thing is his clothes are hanging in front of those two cubbies and half of this cubby, but I told him that's what would probably happen. And he was like, that's okay, Mom. He was like, I can just move my clothes and get back there. So what he can do now is he can just put stuff back there that he doesn't really get into on a daily basis. So, but this is going to be shoe storage. And then also he can set some things up here as well. So, and that also helps hide these wires. So, yay! I'm so excited. It didn't come out like I initially envisioned, but sometimes that's the way things work and you just have to take your time. So, anywho, I'm thankful for that. All right, it turned out pretty good. He's got his shoes on the bottom, his little cubby inserts there, and then 3 of those plastic bins that I got from the Dollar Tree up there. These are gloves and beanies. These are Matchbox cars. This is art supplies. This is stuff for his PS4. This is fidget toys. And this is his personal stuff. So yeah, I did switch out that bin with that bin because that stuff was in that bin, but we're putting this stuff in containers and hanging it on his pegboard to go with his Nerf guns. And then this one, we're going to put those books in and we're going to set it up there on his shelf. To hang all of his Nerf guns up on this pegboard, we went through his toy box and laid out every single Nerf gun he owned. And then I painstakingly put the Nerf guns on that pegboard. I don't know if any of you like the game Tetris. I know I don't. I have never been good at that game. But hanging those Nerf guns up was exactly like that game, Tetris. And I didn't like it. But in the end, it turned out really good.
I can pick you up when you're heading down. When it all just sucks, I'll be your Charlie Brown. You can make me laugh when I wanna cry. In a world of men, we're on an all-time high. You and I till the end. Don't need to pretend again and again. We'll stick together. Everything is alright with you by my side. We won't say goodbye. We'll stick together. And it wouldn't be the same without you.
My son over here trying to knock himself out on that shelf. Boys, they're rough all the time.
We did so many stupid things together. You're the only thing I'm holding on to. Anywhere and anything, we'll stick together. Tonight we're running on the right track. I know we never gonna look back. Oh, I just wanna your tone. I don't mind even though I lose control. Oh, I just wanna have a good time. So call me whenever, 'cause a night like this, it never gets old. Oh no, we don't wanna do slow-mo, so tonight we just let go. To the beat in the street, every freak out, singing like, party like, freaking out. To the beat, yeah, we freak out, singing like, party like, freaking out. To the beat, yeah, we freak out, singing like. So baby, come and take my hand tonight, and know that everything will be alright when we dance and we fall and we don't care at all. Now we just sing the la 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 la. Sing like, party like, freaking out. To the beat, yeah, we freak out.
I got majority of his Nerf guns hung up, and I stepped back and I started looking at it, and I just really didn't like how all the Nerf guns were hanging and how it looked. So I took most of them down and rehung them, and I loved the way they were hanging the second time around.
Coffee cups and cigarettes laying around the room. I don't mind a little mess, just wanna stay with you, and we'll do anything that we want today. Won't be scared of falling down no more. So take me away, some other place. Don't wanna wait. Oh, my Indian summer, take me away. I ain't afraid, calling your name. Oh, my Indian summer. Oh, my Indian summer. Oh, my Indian summer. We are green under the sun, we do our best to hide. Innocence fading away as we learn the truth, and we'll be anything that we wanna be. Gonna get what's coming anyway. So take me away, some other place. Don't wanna wait. Oh, my Indian summer, take me away. I ain't afraid.
For Easter, my mom made Easter buckets instead of baskets for all of her grandkids. And this little blue bucket is what she used for my son. So instead of throwing it away or getting rid of it, I just reused it to hold all of his Nerf bullets. And it worked out really good. It didn't hold all of them, so I did have to go buy another one. But it held majority of them, and it worked out perfect.
Calling your name. Oh, my Indian summer. Oh, my Indian summer.
Looks good. You still got some left over?
Yeah.
How'd you fit it all?
I wanted to get his reaction. Y'all, I'm telling you, my family thinks I'm crazy, but like my son says, big brains. I got big brains. I did have my son go through his toys in this toy box off camera to get rid of some things that he didn't want. So, what he did want to keep, I'm just putting back in that toy box, and I'm also keeping out some figurines to set up on his shelf. After putting all of his books in this little cubby bin thing, I really didn't like the look. It looks really cluttered on that shelf, but for the time being, it's just going to have to work until I can figure out uh, something else to do with those books, because I honestly don't know what to do with them. So if you have any suggestions, I'm open to hearing them.
We crossed the borderline into our dream. Nothing will ever be as real as this. The flames won't burn our skin. We're thick as thieves, and we know what we do. We live on like an echo. Oh, so take me away to some other place.
We went through everything that was up underneath his bed and organized it and put it in the home that it should be in. And for the desk, for underneath his bed, we just used a fold up table. It's just temporarily until we can find a really good desk to put under there. And so far, it's worked out perfectly fine. So, yeah, you just have to use what you have in the meantime until you can find what you want.
Oh, my Indian summer, take me away. I ain't afraid, calling your name. Oh, my Indian summer. Oh, my Indian summer, oh, my Indian summer.
Hey now, honey, I've been driving around in my car, looking for some kind of open bar. It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright. Got no money, but I'll work it out with my charm. Having a good time, ain't doing no harm. It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright. Hey now, honey, I've been driving around in my car, looking for some kind of open bar. It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright. Got no money, but I'll work it out with my charm. Having a good time, ain't doing no harm. It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright. Hey now, honey, I've been driving around in my car, looking for some kind of open bar. It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright. Got no money, but I'll work it out with my charm. Having a good time, ain't doing no harm. It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright. Hey now, honey, I've been driving around in my car, looking for some kind of open bar. It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright. Got no money, but I'll work it out with my charm. Having a good time, ain't doing no harm. It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright.
So here's a before of his bedroom just to give you a reminder of where we started. It was very small, very crowded, very cluttered, very unorganized, and it just wasn't working. Here is the after. I love his room so much. Yes, there are still things that we need to work on, such as the floor. We still need to switch out his bedroom door and paint it. And we still need to put a desk up underneath his bed. but what we have done with it right now, it has turned out so amazing. I mean, I could not have done this any better. And I am so proud of myself. I am so proud of my husband and my son because we all worked together to make this room what it is now.
Ain't got no money. Ain't got no money. Still I'm singing, oh, I think it looks so good. Don't you think it looks so good? Oh, I think it looks so good. Don't you think it looks so good?
Thank y'all for taking time to watch my videos, and thank you so much for your support. I'll see you next week. Bye.